anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us between the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're underway from Kansas City. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. It's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Brought down by the ball hawk. He was an all-pro last season, Bronx, Xavier McKinney.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now it's Mahomes. Get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. Yeah, he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Yellow.
They'll go with run on the run. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 28 out of that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. Running in the red zone. is this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you know this? Those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Love with it on 1st down. Ooh, and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
That's him on a quick hitter. Reese gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Space to the left. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
Ready.
Jacobs, the not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Set. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow. 180.
To the air, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that Drake because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Rice, the motion man right. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Yellow.
Another throw from Mahomes. Called in by Worthy. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
23-yard line.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He brings it in. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Go on, Eddie.
Pacheco does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Hey, Ripley.
Leads to 2nd
The
and
Chiefs
goal.
signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal. Trying things up the gut. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Ready.
Play action, Love. Buying some time right. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Escapes the pocket. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football back with great field position there at the 36.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Orange and blue, 80.
Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Yellow, yellow. Orange and blue, 80.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Line, 80.
Running back, motioning right. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
I don't need to.
Rice, the motion man right. 1st down from the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. It's 2nd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a trim.
On the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some can do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Rucker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 37. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Brought in right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just...
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Hold me some in the can and it's dry. Running the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Gibbs straight ahead, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit! Jahmyr Gibbs, 34 yards. And the Lions march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here, because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
On the move to his left. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Kill! There goes
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And a good run here as he'll run all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Rolling to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Hey, 44 and 26.
Here's Prescott. A short one there, taken in by... And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10.
We go tonight.
Here's Goff. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14. Cowboys, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
Ran the perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
We go tonight.
After the interception, here's Goff. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Hold on. Check.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work in the whole hard and finish in the end zone.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Yeah!
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will finally get him as he's all the way.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Dickie, he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off in Detroit. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard
line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Cut. 120. Cut.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Off play action, Goff. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The sack forces a now tougher third down.
Loss on the play. It's now third down.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, he can hit the showers. It's already an excellent game for him, and we're just 3 snaps into this sucker. 2 sacks, and he's instantly become one of the biggest storylines to start this game.
Takes this one at the 40. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
You know, Casey, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Williams to throw. Complete right side, Burton has it. Far off a tackle, but he lost the football! And the Lions have recovered it! Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. They've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First down. First and 10 at the 41.
From the gun, Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's another Lions. First and 10.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Escapes out to the left. Delivers another one to Williams. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow and put so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Offense to the line for second down. They're going to throw again. Goff. Complete over the middle. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Goff on third. Complete to St. Brown. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say the slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Bears looking down a very long field. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. Space pass for 35. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First down, here's Swift. And they're going to stop it after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's a Chicago first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender recovers.
It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So second down coming up. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get their first point of this game just before halftime. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown! So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. On first down, it's gone. He lets one fly deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates now for the point after. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Williams on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Another try following the sack. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Williams from the gun. Finding Burden. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
What is that?
First down, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 42-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
What is that?
On play action, here's Williams. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
What is that?
On play action, Williams. He connects with Burden. He breaks the tackle, and he'll go outbounds close to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on fourth down. They'll run it with Swift. He's got the first and more inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago!
Touchdown.
The Bears Swift, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Going for 2 with the end around. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
14, Bears 12. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First down,
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me you come into the house to get me. He ain't sure.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
What? What's that?
They start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll take this ahead for 7. They've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
What?
They go play action with Goff. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 5-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw from Goff. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I can still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, "Oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart." And really what he's saying is, don't ever try that again.
They did it! He made the interception! And the Bears have some new life in the 4th.
By the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
What is it? Here we go. Ronaldo.
Going to run again with Swift. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Third and 4 coming up now. Trying the left side with Johnson. Oh no, the ball's loose! And the Lions have recovered it. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Swift gets it, going left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
And 10 at the Lions' 29-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. It's caught by Burden. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Complete to Luther Burden.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Running with Swift out of the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A give. This is Johnson. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, Well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
On third down, here's Johnson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. They call a timeout here. They've got the timeout, so with 5 seconds left, a kick could win this game. So everything rests on the foot of Cairo Santos. A very short kick here from the right hash. That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Bears take this one on the road. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, mate. Get they suit tucked back in. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time.
Welcome to downtown Detroit and welcome inside Ford Field. Today a good one in store here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Detroit Lions. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off and running from Ford Field. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap here to go. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Oh, man, that just stuns you. That's exactly what you'd not think is going to happen on a first down run. Likely need now a big gain on second to try to get back on schedule.
Like 20.
Here we go, second and very long. And they get to him again. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Third and long for him here. Oh, put some heat on this. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a touchdown. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got. Now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that Kate playing as severe underdogs on the road. How they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Puts him on the quick hitter. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spot to the 37. It's going to be third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Check. Lion.
Right in the sneak, it's Herbert. And they're going to down by contact if they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got it first to begin the frame. They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Herbert on first down. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Chargers will have a first.
Check. 380. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
A tight end in motion now.
Go.
On the counter, it's Hampton. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Back to Hampton. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Let's go.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Chargers at a deficit. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Again, it's Hampton. The ball's out. He lost it. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
That one connects. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Check.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. QB sneak coming. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Justin Herbert with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right.
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
And their own 29-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. From the gun, Goff. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
First and 10.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
It's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to. In.
Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This 42 yards from the right half. Bates' kick is up and good. And a push there, lead to 4.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off the points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Starting at the 10. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll toss it to Hampton. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. He's back to throw. That one's nabbed by Allen. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. They're now set for 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back. They're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Buying some time right. Drops this one off to Hampton. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Captain. 5-9.
Herbert to throw once more. That one's good to McConkey. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. That one gains 7. And it brings up an LA first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set. 280. Go.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Working quickly here.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. A gain of 12.
5-9.
First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert now off the play fake. Buying some time left. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 17-yard line.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Second and 3 now.
Set.
From the 17. It's his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Offense in the hurry up here.
And it brings up 3rd.
Third down, give to Hampton. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
1st and 10, Herbert. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. He keeps it himself. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. He's going to keep this one. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense up to the line fast. He tries to sneak it, and he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. to Slaw. Complete. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. To the right, he's got Slaw. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so that means 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Now to throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
180!
Up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Gibbs. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, you've got a great chance to win. It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up. Now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Here he is to throw. Flushed out now to his left. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And folks, we're headed for overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next.
Now
hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind. This guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there. They'll go for it. Goff. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it, and he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Y'all gotta calm my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 15.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he runs it in for the touchdown. Start the celebration, baby. They win it in overtime. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men that been to jail before? Whoa. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You go and poke the dog on some bumps. Alright, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my...
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Detroit Lions. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Lions 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Now as they line up and kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Run.
Mayfield. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Mayfield looks to throw. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Finding Otten once more. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Here's Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the 1st down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And they'll send the tight end in motion. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Mayfield's pass.
CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was or whatever the case. Not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and look to find another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all. If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
That's good for a Lions.
2nd quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Now gone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Credit Yaya Diaby with the stop. Now it's 2nd and 10. Goff now looking to throw. That'll be caught with St. Brown. And they do get it down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Gibbs is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Brings up second.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't.
And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jared Goff, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. It's a little bit of a turnover. He went right back to and got that outlet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 36-yard line.
Now Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he gets this up past the 40.
It's a gain of 6.
Mayfield to throw it.
First down.
Being chased out left. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
Throwing on second and long. Mayfield. A quick throw there is incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. And it's third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
180!
In motion left, Godwin. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And he's given his guys a shot from late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. There's Goff. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the
to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them upper cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's the mommy of club. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking true, but I'm not him, right, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make